Okay, it's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Joined by Camilla. How you doing? Lysefjorden Mikrobryggeri. We are at this lovely monastery again. We found a different location this time. There's just some graves down the side, and we thought it'd be a great place to do this Vestlandsfriaren Imperial Brown Ale at 7.5% ABV. So the man on the label, what's he doing? Is he proposing?
Yeah, he's proposing.
Where's
for
the
this
beer?
girl. She's
For this girl.
She's asked to get married.
I see. So, I've had this beer previously, just the other day, and I just really want to get it out into a glass. It's a good beer.
Well, let's open it with the lipstick.
With the red lipstick. Whoa! Wow.
So.
Nice bit of smoke. Look at the smoke on the opening. Beer in the glass then. Oh. Ah, look at this. So good. Have some. Sorry we don't have another glass.
That's fine.
So it's a 2-finger. That's definitely a kind of just a slightly off-white, creamy coloured head. For a brown ale, it looks absolutely perfect. It's a slight readiness in this. We're holding it to the sun, but yeah, it's a brown mahogany coloured ale. Nice to have as a carbonation rolling up the side of the glass. Let's we get the aroma. And it's like tannin, a little bit of tannins from wood come through.
That is from the trees from Tysnes.
Yeah.
It's called Eine in Norwegian.
Right, okay.
So it's made of caramel from the trees generally, from Tysnes, a local island. So we have in the beer.
A little bit of pine, there's some hops coming through. And lots of roasted malt, but not too stout like it's. I'm not standing here saying this is a stout, it's definitely a brown ale. And it's so important to nail a style. It smells so good, I'm going to dive in. Cheers. Cheers to Lysefjorden Mikrobryggeri. It's just so drinkable. It's so close to being an imperial stout. You get the smallest kick of alcohol. You have a little bit of warming in the pit of your stomach. You get some of that roasted barley, but the roasted malt, but it's not enough to take it to kind of imperial stout levels. Again, it's definitely a brown ale, an imperial brown ale. It's so creamy and drinkable. Wonderful levels of carbonation. Great lacing. Let me show you the lacing on the glass. Look at that. And the way the head develops when you rock that beer around in the glass. And of course, when you rock it, you can get the aroma again. And it's just a real good tasting experience. Now, the two beers, were they for certain food? Did you bring them up for certain food?
Yeah, sure. Of course, in general, the concept is about local chefs, local brewer, and a local artist that have old painting.
Okay.
So this was the idea from the beginning. Yeah. And yeah, sure, cheeses, barbecue, lamb. This is perfect, absolutely perfect for food. We have made a kind of a new romantic picture of these two guys in the bottle. So I've been writing on the back here that put him next to the Vestlands kiss side, and they will be together and be a couple.
Absolutely.
It's quite romantic.
Yeah, and you could have beer. Well, one of the, if you were looking for just a couple of beers, maybe just to sit back with the PlayStation or the Xbox. Maybe in my case, maybe you have the house to yourself, so you put the Xbox on, you kick back, you put your feet on the coffee table, you know, you fire up the Xbox. This is the two beers that they got a good ABV, so you don't need to drink like a 6-pack or an 8-pack of this. These two beers would be enough, and side by side they marry really well because they're two completely different beers.
Sure.
If you want something slightly sour and lovely and fruity and full of raspberry and this saison, go for the nice lady with a little bit of leg. And then if you want to go for the lovely brown ale with Rune there, the head brewer, maybe you go with that. But yeah, they go together very, very well. They marry, and I think I do game a little bit, and I think they would be the two beers that I like to put myself in a situation where I would drink the beer, and then them two beer would be perfect kind of gaming beers, just to sit back, shoes off, feet on the coffee table, maybe order a takeaway, a pizza, and get these two beers down you. I'm going to rate this brown ale. I think it's absolutely fantastic. Maybe I need two hands. For me, between the Saison and the brown ale, it's so tough. But the beer that's really stood out to me over the last few days, I had when we had food at the brewery just 3 days ago. I think I drank about 3 bottles of this because it was just so up my street. It was just so to my taste. So yeah, I really like this beer. I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10.
Wow.
So 10 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Thank you, Camilla.
Thank you. To you, Simon.
Yeah, brilliant beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.